Hi, I'm Natalie Miles, psychic medium and channel. And today I am talking all about the emotional and spiritual symptoms of a spiritual reactivation. Yeah, if you think you are going through a spiritual reactivation or a spiritual awakening right now, make sure you go and watch my other videos on this so that you can, really see and be like, okay, yeah, this is actually happening to me in my life. I've done a previous video all about the physical symptoms of how your body is going to change during your spiritual reactivation, but it can also impact you emotionally and spiritually too. Straight off the bat, if you are experiencing any of these, but you feel like you should go to a doctor, please do go to see a licensed professional or a therapist who can support you during these times. But yeah, as this new energy floods your body, it can really impact us physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Especially when we do normally go through a spiritual reactivation, it is at a big time of upset, of change, of loss, and it can bring up a massive, wide range of different emotions. And if you haven't already, I do outline everything in my book, You're Intuitive, Trust Your Truth, Take Back Your Power, all about these in lots of detail. But emotions, sadness, yeah. It's like you're grieving you're grieving the old way of being, the old way of doing things, and it can bring up a lot of sadness. I know it did for me when I was going through my spiritual reactivation. It can bring up anxiety. It can bring up depression as you're being called to let go of the old and being called into this new way of being. And sometimes the depression can bring the beginning of your healing journey. But if you feel called that you need some extra support during these times, please do get that support. Call in your friends, your family members, a therapist that can support you as you move through these big emotions. You might even experience unexplained anger. Anger can bubble up as you question, like, why is this happening to me? What is this all about? Why do I have to go through all these changes? It can really big time activate the anger button. You may feel stuck. As your reactivation unfolds, you might feel stuck as you leave your old life behind and you wonder what's next. And it is completely normal and natural to feel stuck and wondering what your future you is going to look like. You might feel lonely. You might feel isolated. A reactivation can sometimes make us feel like we're the only ones going through something. And it's really important to remember that you're not, which is why I'm also sharing this video, because know that you're not alone in this process, that you are going through this. You might feel like you're alone, but you're not, and you will come through the other side of it. Fear, it can really bring up a lot of fear, a fear of you fully stepping into your truth, into your power, into your self-worth, of who you are and who you know you're here to be on this planet. It can bring up the big fear word. And on the flip side, emotionally, you can also feel anticipation. You might feel excitable, exhilarated, and full of energy that with this new life that is coming forward for you during your spiritual reactivation. You might be like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what was needed. You might feel joy. because you are shifting your life. You might feel this surges of joy coming through your body. And you also might experience unconditional love. And this is a really big thing when you're having a spiritual reactivation, because you're massively opening your heart. And you are, it can feel so big when these feelings of unconditional love flow into your intuitive heart space. It can suddenly be like, wow, like this is actually happening. So yeah, if you are feeling emotional, all the emotions, the whole range spectrum of emotions, know, that it is completely normal. Spiritual symptoms of your reactivation. Seeing the world for the first time. Yeah, it is literally like your rose tinted glasses just got taken off. Woo, it is big. New perceptions. You might begin to notice the small details around you as that intuitive part of noticing gets activated in you. You may feel more connected and present. You might notice the synchronicities, the signs, the triple numbers all around you, and notice these small symbols to let you know that you're on the right path and that you're on the right track. You might also feel a heightened sense of being part of the collective and really seeing that you impact the collective and that you are connected to something that is bigger than you. And in turn, this can bring through a heightened empathy. You might begin to have bigger emotions, bigger feelings, as you can tap into the wider collective around what we face as a humanity. It can also bring up a craving of authentic human relationships. Yeah, you won't want to have the surface level relationships anymore. You are going to want to go deep. So be aware of this. You might even crave alone time. So more time on your own to be with your thoughts, to switch off from the outside world. Know that that is completely normal. And another thing that really does come up when you're having a spiritual reactivation that I definitely experienced was questioning your purpose. You might realize, what you do no longer lights you up. You can question what truly brings you joy and happiness, and even question what your larger role is on the planet. Know that that is completely normal and natural. If you want more insight around spiritual reactivation and how to develop your intuitive gifts, it's all here. It's all in my book, You're Intuitive, Trust Your Truth, Take Back Your Power. It's a best-selling book, and it is here to support you during your spiritual reactivation and beyond so that you can connect deeper to your intuition. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave me a comment below. Have you been experiencing these emotional and spiritual symptoms? I would love to hear from you. And keep watching my videos. I love sharing them. If you want to develop your intuition, these videos are here to support you in that. Have an amazing day. Bye.